This is the book of Job, chapter 27 and verse 13, and it reads, "This is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh, and the heritage of oppressors, which is Esau Edom, which they shall receive of the Almighty." Verse 14, "If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread." Verse 15, "Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep." Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and the glory shall go to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Makak, Kodash, Brakatam. Double honor shall go to apostles, elders, and bishops, a great millstone who continue to teach and to rule well. Shalom to the Akims, a great millstone, and like-minded camps, and individuals who continue to teach as one body, who continue to be out on the highways and byways, risking their lives for the greater good. And also shalom to the sincere Akwats, who are continuously learning in silence, as the Holy Scriptures have commanded for you to do so. This is Azariah Gabar, representing the King is Coming channel, back at it with another lesson for edification purposes. All right. So this very informative lesson today is going to be entitled Esau's Widows. All right. So I just read in Job 27:15, and I'll repeat it. "Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep." Okay, so, all right, although technically a widow is a woman whose husband has died, physically died, okay, but this can also be translated into a spiritual thing, because you see more and more of the woman Edomites or Shedemites, they're flocking to the brothers. Yes, it's becoming more and more apparent, and they're becoming more and more open about it. They're not, back in the day, it was a closet type of thing. You had to keep it in the closet. You had to travel only certain places. Okay, so you couldn't be seen. With that Shedemite woman. I was talking about the brothers. Okay, and vice versa. But now it's all in the open. You heard? They don't care anymore. The white woman, the so-called white woman, they are shouting loud and proud that they are with the black man for whatever their reason. So when we go to Isaiah 13:11, it reads, "And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible." Verse 12. Here's a point. "I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir." So this is clearly talking about the Israelite men, but more particularly the 1/3 of the hopeful elect men. But still, this is talking about the so-called black man. All right. So these white women or Caucasian women or Edomite women, they see this, all right, in these modern day times, all right? And there was a YouTube video. It had banned lyrics, all right? And so I remember I came across this one video about this Shedemite, and she was nice looking. I'll be honest with you. All right. And she made a song about big black, whats. Okay. For real. And that was her preference, no lie. All right. So moving on, we go to Genesis 25:24, and it reads, "And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, they were twins in her womb." Verse 25. "And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and called his name, and they called his name Esau." Salakia. Verse 26. "And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old." Okay. And now 60 years old when she bare them. Okay. So, listen. So what I'm getting at here is that, you know, a lot of females, they don't want someone so hairy, like damn Sasquatch. All right. Of course, you're gonna have, mainly those Shedemites. Yeah, she's gonna ride or die with Esau, no matter what. Okay, I mentioned that, but I'm also mentioning that in the modern day times now, a lot of these women, Shedemite women, they find that to be repulsive. All right. And I'm going to show you proof of that soon. So when we go to the book of Genesis 27:6, and it reads, "And Rebekah spake unto Jacob, her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying," verse 7, "Bring me venison, and make me savory meat, that I may eat, and bless thee before the Lord before my death." Verse 8, "Now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command thee." Verse 9, "Now go to the flock and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth." Verse 10, "And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death." And here's the point. Verse 11, "And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man." Okay? Woo! Smooth operator, right? So again, more women than not desire smooth brothers. Okay? That's real talk. So Jeremiah 12:7, and it reads, "I have forsaken my house, I have left mine heritage, I have given the dearly beloved of my soul into the hand of her enemies." Verse 8, "Mine heritage is unto me as a lion in the forest. It cried out against me, therefore I have hated it." Verse 9, "Mine heritage unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour." All right. So where I'm going with this is that you got speckled birds. Okay. So you got a lot of Israelites that look a whole lot of the heathens of, Edomites and other nations. All right. So you can also have the so-called white women that are actually Israelites as well. So that could be thrown into the mix. You heard? So I want to queue up a couple of videos real quick while I still have time to do so. But before I do so, fair use of the 1976 Copyright Act law. This video is strictly for edification and educational purposes only. I'm not making a dime off of this. You heard? So this first video I'm queuing up, it says, "White women share why they love black men." Ooh. All right. So Slakia, while I queue it up real quick.
Most white women are interested in black guys. More white women are openly dating black men, and it's not by accident. This growing interest comes from a mix of attraction, exposure, and changing mindsets. Many white women find black men physically appealing, confident, and emotionally expressive. With the global influence of black culture through music, fashion, and sports, curiosity has turned into genuine interest. It's also about feeling valued. Some white women say they feel more appreciated by black men, respected, seen, and loved in ways they didn't expect. This shift isn't about a trend or fetish, it's a sign of progress, where people are choosing love beyond race.
I think my type is physically the opposite of me. So, dark hair, dark skin, dark eyes. Like, that's what I like.
Black men or white men? You want the Morris Chestnut or the Ashton Kutcher?
No, give me a black man for sure. Give me a black man. Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm not really the type to date a white man. No.
The Ashton Kutcher for you?
Honestly, even in my own race, like like I can't date a light skin, like I can't. Gotta dress, that caramel, that little chocolate,
So what you like about black men?
everything. It's not one specific thing. It's everything. Everything comes with everything. With everything, for sure.
All right. So there you go. I'm backing up what I'm saying. I'm not just jibber jabbering, okay, and talking nonsense and gibberish. I'm giving the proof. The proof is in the pudding, baby. All right. So there go that one video. Now I want to queue up another one real quick to further prove my point. So here you got this Edomite woman, but like I said, she could be an Israelite, a speckled bird. But this title is She Tells Black Women What Most White Women Are Afraid to Say. Woo! And she's straight up telling the sisters of their mishaps, okay? As far as dealing with their own people. So, 1 minute, please. Oh, come on now. Let's get the party started. All right, now this thing wants to act up. But I'm going to just show you a phrase real quick, okay? So this is her right here. And it says your friends and your whatever it is. But she tells black women what other white women are afraid to do, okay? So that's her, all right? But as you can see, this video is buffering. So, but you get the point, all right? You're having more and more of Edomite women that are crossing over and they're being widows to their Edomite men. And then, of course, you got the black woman. They want to do the same thing. They want to cross over to the white man, the Edomite man, okay? Because they feel that that's their, that's their knight in shining armor, okay? But you know what? You know what I tell those sisters? Go ahead, be foolish, all right? Be foolish. You'll find out soon enough. It's going to be detrimental. You heard? So all praises, honor, and the glory shall go to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Makak, Kodash, Brakatam, Kwam Yasharala, Rise Israel. And on to the next video. Lord willing. Shalom.